You actually think this little business will make you rich? While I'm going after easy money, you're wasting your life working for pennies. Then let's see where our choices take us.
Stay with me, because this is where Joyce's story takes a turn. She had no idea that the woman who had just mocked her was about to face a future neither of them could have imagined. Before we continue, if you love stories with powerful life lessons, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because what happens next will change everything for Joyce and Cynthia. Joyce and Cynthia weren't just friends, they were best friends. They met when they were young, and despite coming from different backgrounds, they quickly became inseparable. But Cynthia had always dreamed of becoming rich, while Joyce believed in building her future slowly and honestly. A few days later, Cynthia discovered an opportunity that promised to change her life. The money sounded too good to be true, but Cynthia was already convinced. For the first time, she believed she had found the shortcut to the life she had always wanted, and she couldn't wait to tell Joyce. When Cynthia told Joyce about the opportunity, Joyce listened carefully. But the more Cynthia explained, the more Joyce felt that something wasn't right. Joyce shook her head and refused to accept the offer. She would rather earn little money honestly than become rich by taking a risk she didn't trust. Cynthia couldn't understand her friend's decision. And for the first time, the two friends began to see success very differently. Cynthia walks away from Joyce, shaking her head with an irritated expression. Cynthia stops, looks at her smartphone, and smiles confidently as she prepares to contact the people behind the money-making opportunity. Joyce watches Cynthia from a distance, looking concerned. Cynthia continues walking without looking back, close-up of Cynthia's confident face as she says quietly, she would rather earn little money honestly than become rich by taking a risk she didn't trust. Cynthia couldn't understand her friend's decision. And that was the moment their friendship began to change. As Cynthia's money grew, so did her pride. She no longer saw Joyce as the friend who had stood beside her from the beginning. Whenever she saw Joyce working at her small food business, she mocked her for choosing honest work. But while Cynthia's money seemed endless, Joyce's business began to struggle. Customers became fewer, expenses increased, and some days she went home with almost nothing. Still, Joyce refused to give up because she believed honest success takes time. Then something began going terribly wrong in Cynthia's life. The easy money became difficult to explain, and the people behind the scheme started demanding answers. Joyce soon discovered that Cynthia had been hiding the truth. Cynthia had become trapped in a dishonest money-making scheme, and the more money she made, the deeper she became involved. Then everything collapsed. The money stopped coming. Her luxury car and beautiful apartment were gone, and the people who once surrounded her disappeared. Alone and ashamed, Cynthia remembered every time she had mocked Joyce and called her poor. For the first time, she understood how wrong she had been. Meanwhile, Joyce's patience finally paid off. Her small food business grew into a successful business because customers trusted her honest work. One afternoon, Cynthia returned, ashamed and crying. She apologized and begged Joyce for another chance. Joyce could have rejected her, but she chose forgiveness. She told Cynthia, "I won't give you what you wanted. I'll give you something better, the chance to earn it honestly." Cynthia learned that easy money can disappear as quickly as it arrives. Joyce proved that honest work may be slow, but it is never wasted. Never be ashamed of starting small. Choose honesty, choose patience, and never trade your peace for temporary success.